Hi guys, Wanda here, and I used this rub-on transfer from an earlier tutorial, and I didn't want to waste my rock, so I'm going to apply a tattoo. Temporary tattoo on here. This pretty little hummingbird, which will go this direction, and then we'll do some stuff and make it all pretty. So just a brush up on applying tattoos. You can use Mod Podge, which I do recommend, prepping your surface, but I don't know about this, so I'm just going to do it with water today. We'll give it a whirl. So I'm just going to dampen my surface here, just to make sure it accepts the tattoo pretty easily. Okay, I'm applying clear, clean water. Make sure it's clean. Don't use your dirty brush water. I think this is going to be so pretty. I'm going to do some dots and top dots. Not uniform dotting, not like that. I'm not good with dots like that, but I do pretty okay with dot embellishing. Okay. I would usually slide it off, but I'm working on a chalk paint, so that's really damaging to tattoos sometimes when you slide off of a paint that's got too much grip. I'm just making sure that the water bubbles are gone from under the tattoo. There's just some little, I don't know what it is. It might have been in my brush, some black stuff. That looks nice. So we're going to let that dry, and I'm going to get the paint for the dotting. Okay, we are dry, and I've got some other black ink in here, but this black is for the bottom dots. We're going to do those all in black. And this is just apple barrel jet black. It's a very thin craft paint matte, but it's pretty black, so, and it dries fast. This is a dotting rod. I don't know what size it is, but I'm just putting some dots around, no particular order. Try not to touch all the way down on your rock because it leaves a weird smush mark. You don't have to have a dotting rod. You can use the end of a paintbrush, a Q-tip, pretty much anything that will make a dot. So for this size, probably about a Q-tip. So I'm going to go around and put these dots everywhere. And then we're going to be putting smaller dots in between. And dots on top dots. Okay, I'm going to do that all the way around. Hey guys, so now I'm taking my smaller dotting rod, which is probably a large, this is not my large dotting tool. Okay, so this isn't the large size, but you can see here, you can use the end of a paintbrush, would make about the same size dot. Let's see here. So the end of a paintbrush, you need to smush it a little harder. So yeah, about the same size dots. When I say the end of a paintbrush, I mean like a small lining brush or a small fan brush, you know, a small paintbrush, thin paintbrush. Anyways, I'm taking this dotting tool and just adding smaller dots around in between the bigger dots. And some of the dots are small. They are not uniform, these dots. They're all round, but they're not uniform in two sizes. So, oops. Be careful moving your rock. I should have put it on my spinner. I think I will. Okay, we are now on the cupcake spinner. It's basically a tiny Lazy Susan. And now I'm just applying dots in between the dots. Okay, so you get the idea. So go around and fill in your area around here with, oops, smaller dots, and then even smaller dots, and then even smaller dots until you're full. Okay? Okay, once you have all your dots in, you got to let those dry really, really well, and then we're going to be top dotting. So pick out some colors that you would like for your top dots. Color shifts are awesome for top dotting. So these are the colors I picked out to go with my hummingbird here. And as soon as it's dry, we will pick up and have some fun with some top dots. Okay, so put some of your, clean that, your color shift or whatever you decided to go with for your top dots into a little well or on a paint palette. Okay, and then I'm going to be using the smallest one that I did use this for the tinier ones, but this is the smallest dotting rod, and I'm going to use that for most, probably all of my top dots, because color shift is thicker, so when you pick it up it gives you a nice big ball of paint there, so you could do the big ones and then you kind of tie off the top because it's that thick. Let me show you what that looks like. Can you see how thick that is? There. But it makes the most beautiful top dots. So that's what you're looking to do. So try to do all one color first, so you're not having to go back and forth between the paint colors, you know. Or you can do all one color. You don't have to change it up. I like big dots, so like tall, bumpy dots. So I like to do mine like that, so they stick up a bit. The reason I'm doing that is because if you pull up too soon, it's stringy, so it'll just splatter down the side or onto, you'll drip it everywhere basically. And that's no fun to fix. I'm trying to plan them, space them out a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this with all of the colors, and I'll meet you back here and check in when I have all the top dots done. Okay, top dots are done. Look how beautiful. So now we have our Freedom Rock with our beautiful hummingbird and a lot of beautiful pearly top dots. So that's kind of an idea of what you can do with a little tattoo and a word and some dots, and you can come out with a pretty nifty looking rock, either for yourself, for a friend, for a hider. It's beautiful. You can also add rhinestones to the top of that. I have a couple of other designs like this with some foil and some rhinestones and other words and stuff and dragons, and could go on and on and on. Anyways, there's lots and lots of things that you can do. Let's turn I don't think that made a big difference. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed what you saw here, please hit subscribe and the bell. They'll notify you when I'm uploading new content. Also, come visit us over at Creative Rock Art and Foil Techniques on Facebook for some more fun techniques and tips and tricks. Okay, Wanda out. I'll see you again real soon.